From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snidel.
Finally, temperatures making it above 32 degrees in the Rochester area. Late this afternoon, we can thank, in part, some partial sunshine. Every now and then you'll get a view of some blue looking overhead, interspersed with a lot more white and gray. Overall, this is not going to be a very photogenic sunset with clouds continuing to push in, but we will take any vitamin D that we can get. 33 here, 36 there in Dansville, and then you got some 20s showing up into parts of the southern tier. Very light breeze out of the south, not doing much in the wind chill department, but it does take a few more degrees that we kick to the curb here. A lot of us feeling more like 20s as we slide into our Wednesday evening. Now, the actual air temperatures tonight, they barely move at all. I mean, they may drop a couple of degrees once the sun goes down, but between the cloud cover and the southerly wind, those are two pretty important variables here that should preclude us getting too cold too quickly tonight. So all in, what you got right now, probably roughly what you got into tomorrow morning. SatRab off to our west. Decent radar returns in the snowfall department just west of Buffalo, Niagara Falls. The thing, though, with this is there's really not that much that is actually reaching the ground, and there's a fair amount of dry air to overcome. And I have a suspicion that outside of just a few random snowflakes tonight, that's really all we're going to end up following. But it's the first in a series of these weaker kind of clipper systems that will continue to push their way in. Northwest pattern with the upper level flow will usually do that, which means in the foreseeable future here, this time of year especially, you can bank on the weather being active, but just not with like a ton of precip, and temperatures generally speaking leaning toward average, maybe even a little bit more below average, probably for the rest of the month of March, given some of the trends that we are seeing here. But you got to remember, average numbers into late March, they're steadily climbing, so even being average is going to end up being an improvement. Near freezing in the morning, let's do about 40 degrees into the afternoon. Could be a stray rain or snow shower. No big problems out of that. We've got eyes to the sky, fingers crossed tomorrow night for a few breaks in the overcast looking north over Lake Ontario. There's at least a chance for the northern lights to be dancing here. Honestly, the next couple of nights, this may be your only tangible opportunity with all of the clouds that we've got, would be for a Thursday evening and Thursday night. By Friday, the early morning is dry. The late morning into the early afternoon is not. Quick line of an hour or two of some downpours. It's in, it's out, it's gone. That gives way to a weekend that should be warmer on Saturday and then a little bit chillier again to close the weekend on Sunday. With all of these weak lows coming on by, it's natural to figure, hey, we're going to be windy again, aren't we? Not really. I mean, I've got gusts tomorrow, maybe 20 miles per hour. On Friday, we could be 25 or 30 miles per hour. But considering where we have been, that's not going to cause any problems. We will take that as a win. Weekend forecast in a nutshell. Warmer of the 2 days here. That 44 on Sunday probably happens early. Numbers are going to be tumbling. Late Sunday into Sunday night, we need to see how quickly this front progresses southward. I think the odds on money is we end up with just a touch of snow on the backside of this. But when you look at all our computer models that are out there, there's one in particular, the GFS, the American, and I could put this on social media and the post would end up blowing up, even though I don't think it's ever going to happen, saying, oh yeah, probably about a foot of snow in the Rochester area into Sunday night. It's not happening. That front will move in and out. We may get a touch of snowfall, but you got to love the computer models this time of year. You can always find one that scares the pants off of you.